Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. This video is brought to you by Warcraft Rumble, so I just want to say a big thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Season 6 is coming to an end, guys, and we are expecting to see a massive update coming to Warcraft Rumble. So in today's video, we're going to have an overview of all of the changes coming in Season 7. Season 6 will end in exactly 9 days, which means that the new season is around the corner. I actually have a file, guys, with a lot of information, so we're going to go over it and see what exactly we can expect. So the new season, Season 7, will start on 10th of July, going all the way to 20th of August. Now, the main content coming to Warcraft Rumble in Season 7, guys, will be the new family. We're going to have the Cenarian family, and this includes 5 new Cenarian minis, including leaders, and this is probably the most they've ever introduced in any season, as well as a Cenarian Summer Festival event. So we're gonna have 5 new Cenarian minis, 2 leaders, and we're gonna have 3 troops: Ancient of War, Bog Beast, and Moonkid. Now we're gonna have a quick look at their skills, we're gonna have a look at their talents, and we're gonna do a bit of brainstorming and see what we think about them. We're gonna have a brand new campaign zone, which is the Moonglade, and we're gonna have a new emote, Reek Poop. So there are quite a few different things happening. Now, the new event, the Cenarian Festival, will actually last for 3 weeks. Very curious to see what sort of rewards we're gonna get from there. New minis family, new zone and event. The emote looks actually pretty cool. That would be something that I would use quite a bit in PvP. Starting with the leaders, guys. So a quick overview. We have Cenarius, is the namesake leader of the Cenarian family, who exemplifies the Cenarian playstyle: sustain, control, duality, and defense. I actually like this leader quite a bit. So this leader will have the ability to provide Cenarian minis with 20% extra health, making him a solid control-based mini who can root nearby enemies and passively heal nearby allies. That's definitely very, very nice. So every mini comes with 3 different talents, guys. We have the very first one, Force of Nature, summons a trend when a rooted enemy dies. Then we have Revitalize. Allies entering Tranquility trigger an additional heal pulse, which is very nice. And Wild Growth, on deploy, root all enemies for 5 seconds, which will stop them from advancing, giving you the upper hand. I do think that he is a very, very solid leader, to be honest. Then we have Onu. This is a tank, lumbering Cenarian leader who uniquely serves as a mobile deploy zone with their leader ability Safe Harbor, allowing the players to deploy their minis wherever Onu goes. Onu also has block enemy unbound deploy near him to keep the player's mini safe. This is actually super, super strong, guys. Being able to have all of your minis unbound and place them next to him, and then on top of it, stop the unbound enemy units to be deployed next to him as well. I feel like this is definitely going to be a big counter to the Safe Pilot or other units like this. I think it's definitely a pretty badass leader. 3 different talents as well. So we have the Bark Skin. Safe Harbor also grants armor for 8 seconds. Petrify. Safe Harbor persists for 8 seconds after that. And from the trees, minis deployed within Safe Harbor deal double damage on first attack. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But personally, I do like both of these leaders. And in terms of cost, yeah, it's something that we're gonna have to see in a second. But overall, their skills look actually really, really nice. Then, of course, we have the 3 new types of troops. So this will make a total of 5 Cenarian troops in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Ancient of War is a flexible cost bruiser style mini that uses all your current gold when deployed, but gains size and power based on the amount of gold spent. Now, that is a dangerous mini to use in your deck. Imagine being loaded on the gold and you're using it. Who knows what a big monster you're going to end up with and how powerful he's going to be. I feel like the whole thing of cost and stuff, it really depends on how impactful he is going to be. If, for example, you're going to summon him at 7 or 8 gold, you know, like, is it really going to make an impact versus other tanks that you can summon for 3 or 4 gold, you know? So it really, really depends on how effective, how powerful he will actually be. So we have, of course, 3 different talents here as well. We have the Sapling. If played for 4 gold or less, gains 50% movement speed. That's pretty nice. So he's gonna move pretty fast. Then we have the Behemoth. If played for 6 gold or more, gains siege damage. Now, that can be nice too, especially in PvP and in PvE, to be honest with you. Siege damage is always more than welcome, but it really depends if he is able to survive, if he is able to deal with other enemy tanks. Then we have Lightning Rod. Redirect enemy unbound deploys to current location. That's a pretty nice too. I feel like this is the most impactful one on him, especially for PvP. Whenever they are deploying unbound units to be sent straight to him, I feel like is definitely a very strong talent and gives you a lot of control. Then we have the Bog Beast. It's a rather straightforward tank for the Cenarion family with talents that can both increase his survivability and introduce some fun synergies. So right here we have Flourish. Heals received are 30% more effective. Living Wood, gain armor until 50% health. That can be nice too. And a rampant growth on that. Root nearby enemies for 6 seconds. That again is a very solid talent that can give you the edge, you know. So that looks pretty good. Moonkin. The fan favorite Moonkin is a bulky range spellcaster who alternates between casting a single target damage spell and AoE spell. I like the idea of that. So you have Vengeance. Taking damage increases casting speed by 50% for 5 seconds. Moonglow, after deploying your next spell, gains 2 levels. That's pretty nice too. And on deploy, knock back nearby enemies with Typhoon. I feel like Typhoon is nice. I feel like Typhoon is going to be a pretty nice one. The only thing is you need to basically make the most out of him and deploy him once the enemies are close to your towers, or when they are close to your leader if you are playing them together. So overall, I think they are pretty solid, to be honest with you guys. Definitely not looking too bad. Of course, it does depend what sort of stats they have, damage, how fast they move. Considering that they are Cenarion troops, probably they won't be moving extremely fast. So right here, we can actually see all of those details right here. So we have the cost for them. So we have the Cenarios, 5 gold. We have Onu for 6 gold. I think decentish price for them. So we have melee on Onu, good health on him, decentish damage as well, physical and single target. Slow on speed as I would expect it to be. On Cenarios, 5 gold, elemental, single target, attack cooldown 1.6 seconds, a bit better. Healing AoE size is 8, definitely not bad at all. Movement speed medium, definitely pretty nice. Then on Ancient of War, consumes all the current gold. So let's see. Increases the stats 1.18 per rank. Same with the damage, 1.18 per rank. It does seem that he could potentially be pretty strong though. Physical and single target damage, attack cooldown 2.7, melee, and 2 speed medium. Decentish. I don't think it's gonna be extremely busted, but we're gonna have to wait and see once we're gonna be able to playtest the new minis. We have the Bog Beast, 3 gold cost, decentish health and damage to start with, single target, physical damage, slow on the speed, 2.5 seconds on the attack cooldown. And we have Moonkin, 4 gold. The health doesn't look that great, of course, but as you can expect it. AoE damage, single target damage. The AoE is a little bit more than half of the single target. Elemental damage, 8 range, which is very nice actually. And we have a medium speed movement. Not too bad, to be honest with you guys. Not too bad. And let's see what other things we have in here. During Season 7, there will be a 3-week Cenarion Festival to help players acquire and power up their new Cenarion family minis. That's awesome. This event will kick off alongside the start of Season 7 on 10th of July, and it's going to last all the way to July 31st. This event will be open to any player who meets the sigil requirement, 40 to participate in the event. So if you haven't just started playing the game yesterday or anything like that, you're basically going to be able to participate in the event. The Cenarian Festival event will last for 3 consecutive weeks, offering players stacking quests and missions to complete a robust tree of rewards to redeem. As mentioned, the focus of this event will be centered around acquiring and powering up the Cenarian family minis, which is awesome. We do want to get them, we do want to level them up slowly and play them as fast as possible, basically. Each week of this event will have an overreaching theme for quests, subject to change, and the Cenarians, 2 Cenarian minis are added into all players' armies. Awesome stuff. The Cenarian Search armies are replaced with dual family one, Cenarian plus another, and March of the Trends, mining gold grows Trend mini to fight for you. Pretty interesting though. So this will be an event for solo player rather than multiplayer, guys. So it's still a pretty good event. We just want to have some fun events in the game, basically. So the focus of this event is centered on acquiring the new troops, basically, and players will be able to navigate a huge branching tree of rewards to select what they want the most. Prize includes gold, tomes, energy, and the new minis themselves. You will have the opportunity to earn all rewards in the event rewards tree if enough challenges are completed. That actually sounds awesome. Then, of course, we have the new campaign zone, Moonglade, guys. But these are some of the stages included, which can be subject to change. So we have the Broomerang, the Chimera, soars above the peaks of the Moonglade, defending her rocky rookery from invaders, prevent her brood from hatching, and aiding in her defense. Then we're gonna have the Shadeleaf and Omnuran, the druids, powerful shape-shifting druids of the Claw and the Talon team up to defend the Cenarian lands. Then we're gonna have the Brightwing, the Fairy Dragon, there you go, the multicolored trickster of the forest, her power resting in the magical stones that surrounds the grove. Cenarius, the Cenarian leader and healers, use the Force of Tranquility to aid its units in the fight against corruption. And we're gonna have a Ysera sleeping in the Emerald Nightmare. It will send almost endless waves of minions at whoever would dare to disturb her slumber. That sounds pretty hard, and it will unlock at 74 sigils, guys. Definitely looking forward to smash the campaign. And in terms of other thingies changing in here, yes, they will add a Cenarian family tome to the clan quest, which is awesome. So we can actually get some more rewards. With the campaign stages, you will now be required to complete heroic campaign missions with any 5 families. So there we go. We got our answer. It doesn't matter which family out of the 6, as long as you are doing it with 5 different families. The tracker will indicate which one of the families you have already completed the mission, as well as the rewards earned for doing so. Dungeons and grid cycles. So yes, the first Cenarian dungeon grid cycle will take place on the 14th of July, with a rotation order as follows: Alliance, Horde, Cenarian, Blackrook, Undead, and Beast, guys. So this is pretty much all of the information that we have so far, all of the upcoming changes coming to Warcraft Rumble in Season 7. That was all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As usual, appreciate every single one of you guys watching. Thanks again to Warcraft Rumble for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys want to download the game, you can do so by clicking the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. That was all for the video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.